Is there Enya playing or something?
All right, we live. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna tap into my Facebook page and I'm gonna share the live around. And then we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it moving from there. I'm gonna go. You could do the same thing if you got a couple people your friends list or whatever. If you go on your page, on your Facebook, well, probably my Facebook, and then you can share that out to whoever you want to come in and catch the live. It's a good one. This is a good one, in my opinion. I like what you got going on. It should be fun.
It. You don't even know yet.
I just like to see different stuff, bro. Stuff that's like creative. All right, boom. We'll shoot that off. What's up, man? If y'all tapping in, man, leave a reaction, like, heart. Man, we're going to do an interview today with CJ Dominique about his Crossped website that's coming pretty soon. I think he said
it's up and running.
It's already up and running, but we're going to get close to finishing it. We're going to talk about what that website can do for the bully community. Probably dogs in general, right? It's going to be a multi-breed website, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Right. So a lot of tools, a lot of gadgets to help breeders along the way with that. So we definitely gonna get into it, man. Comment where y'all at, what kennel y'all repping, which breed, pockets, XLs, even if you breed something else. Appreciate y'all for jumping in. Anyways, man, react. Yo, tap the like button. It ain't gonna hurt y'all to hit that like button. So just hit the like. I see one like. It's right there. Man, y'all hit that. It ain't gonna hurt you to hit that.
What up, Ruckus?
Yeah, my boy Lewis in this building. Appreciate you, boy. I'm driving, so I'm gonna listen. It should be good. You ain't gonna be able to see much, so he gonna walk us through that website for sure. You ain't gonna be able to see it, but yeah, if you tapped in, man. You breed Chihuahuas and Pit Bulls, man. They got some things called Cheepits. So go ahead and mix them two together, man.
The front door. For real?
Yeah.
I was clowning the other day. I was going to come out with extreme Chihuahuas. They got Cheepits.
They called Cheepits, man. I don't think they go together. The temperaments,
bro, that's not a good look, bro. Yeah, that's an evil-ass dog.
Yes. With a lot of drive.
Yeah.
But all right. So look, CJ, man, why don't you let everybody know where you're from, what's your kennel, and tell us about Crossped, man.
All right, so I'm from Utah. I've been living in Texas. I'm dog tag American Bully. I really I've been working on this Crossped thing for about a year, but it got serious about around Christmas, and I got fed up with Bullypedia did this. I fucking can't stand Bullypedia. And I can't stand Bullypedia. And I started having ideas like I want to be able to search, 3 times this, 2 times that combinations, and that'll really put a lot of breeders closer to their vision, because some breeders, they over here trying to put together these combinations so they can get here. But if they were aware that that combination's already there, you see that it did or didn't click, you know what I mean? Then you can accelerate yourself a lot faster.
So I could go on Crossped, be like, hey, I'm building my yard based on Grim. And I could be like, man, I want a stud that's 3 times Grim. I can type that in and it'll show
right
me
now
every
it's
dog.
just showing the basic search while I get the database going, because the integrity of the database is what makes that possible. Is there's not going to be duplicate, because you go to BullyDex or something like that, there's 10 golden child profiles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can't do that if there's duplicates. So right now it's building. And that's why we use papers. So like when you start an account with us, like it's really easy. You start a dog. First thing you're going to do is take a picture of the front of the papers and the back of the papers, and the AI does the rest. Now, right now, we still having I can't get the whole pedigree within the AI, but the AI will grab some things, and especially if those dogs are already in the system, and then it'll auto-populate the rest of the pedigree.
So right now, when you say I can go in and I can search for 3 times this, 4 times that, how many generations is that data based on right now?
Well, right now it's not doing. That's called the Crossped search. Is
Okay.
that one you're talking about? And right now that's deactivated. You won't be able to see that until I feel comfortable.
Oh,
With the
okay. So that's going
database.
to be a tool that's coming down the pipeline soon.
Yep.
So what else can we look forward to? Like, what's going to make this different than any other, I guess, digital pedigree website?
Okay, so we got the program journaling, right? Let's back up. Say you're
Okay.
looking at this dog, right? You go find Grand Champion Big Boss. All right, now you're on his profile, and that's assuming that Kenny, has it all set up. But there's can I pull
Yeah.
up the
You want me to bring the
yeah,
website up?
yes, please.
All right. So I'm going to drop us off the screen and I'm going to solo this. So you got the driver's seat. You can control the web page and drive us around. We can still hear you while you talk, though. So
Yes,
the
sir.
floor is all yours.
Grand Champion Big Boss. All right, so and it already has the owner as Kenny on here, right? Until the papers are there, like a lot of this stuff might be wrong, right? But look at that. Wait, did he do his? I wonder if he started his account. I don't think he did though. That's interesting. I got to check my database because you see how you can message. There's a
Yeah.
whole little Facebook Messenger in there.
Okay.
Like in this live, it's like you'll see the bubbles and everything. So say I want to talk about something, I can hit him up. But look, so here's a look at the pedigree.
So this has some built-in social media aspects for contact.
Oh yeah, check this out. Share. Boom. I could go straight to Facebook, Twitter, whatever I want. Copy the
Okay.
link. It'll go straight to that. No more. You don't need to do more screenshots. How many of us have like 2,000 screenshots of peds in our phones?
Facts.
Right. But so you
Now,
got
if I'm getting ahead of myself, pull me back. So is
likewise.
this going to be something that's PC web-based only, or is this going to be an app, or how is that going to
So
go for
this
the
is a
people that
web
use?
app. You
Okay.
see up here it says open an app.
No, I
Like
can't see it.
Oh, it only shows you inside. It doesn't show you like up here.
No, scroll up some.
Well, no, because it's in my search bar.
Oh yeah, no, I only can see the page.
Okay, sorry. Let me get back up in here.
But if I'm taking you off course, man, we can touch on it later. Let's just
Dude,
keep
did I
moving
fuck it
forward.
up?
No, I can see the page.
Where's the freaking page? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm scrolling. You see that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. No, it's a web app. So when you go to a browser on your phone, it'll pop up and say, "Hey, here's the instructions of how to install this." And really, what you're doing is just going down to the dots on the bottom of your screen and hitting share, and then scrolling down from the text messages to the point where it says add the home screen, and boom, you just installed the app.
Oh, that's tough.
If you have an Android, it'll automatically do it.
Yeah.
So, and then you can also install it on your computer and all that stuff, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So I won't interrupt you no more. Do your thing.
That's fine. I'm trying to figure out why it's doing what it did. I feel like I messed it up, dude. Okay,
Look
here we
good
go.
from here.
I know, but like my back button and stuff is gone. Oh, it's because I went to the app. I'm in the app right now. Okay.
Okay.
I've never really used it on the computer like that, but let's get back to business. All right, so you got the pedigree right here. Oh, by the way, if I don't lose anything, I can put that on my favorite. So like if it's 2:30 in the morning and I'm up and I found a dog that, you know, is part of my master plan now that I might forget tomorrow, just fucking put that on my favorites list. But check this out. You got a productions call. All these are tabs. I call them the X files. Productions. You can put pictures of the productions and the link to that productions to their Crossped page, right?
Okay.
So Grand Champion Big Boss, he'd have like Big Meech up in there, right? And he could have a link to Big Meech on there, so you could, you know,
so you can just keep going down a wormhole, essentially.
Yeah, dude. Okay. Accolades. The Grand Champ. You any ribbons won, any titles won, stack offs. You can show off trophies, all the things you can do on here. And I really should have chose My Dog, but that way you could. I'll go to My Dog in a minute.
Okay. And what's this vet tab about?
Boom, dude. This is what separates us. So you'll be able to add pictures of your vet records. So like you get home from the vet, such and such has no heartworms, no heart murmurs, up to date on shots. If you have any x-rays, hips, whatever, put that all on there. I'm working on putting embedding an Embark link so that any genetic testing can be accessed there, and OFA, and anything else that I'm not thinking of yet will be going in there, like plug and play. Services. Now, you know, what's a stud fee? Or for like, you know, when you got stud, I don't know what other services they'd have, but I have this whole other. Can I show you Marketplace?
Bro, this is your world.
Okay. I just don't want to like be spinning around. So Marketplace, you can list dogs, stud services, you can list your puppies, and then there's services. This one right here is kind of be a game changer. Like you might want to use different kind of wording, but like say I needed to advertise the fact that I do breed standard aesthetics. You know what I mean by that?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So, and it'll be by city. So it's like if I'm in Houston, boom, and I'm looking for somebody could list themselves up there, you know, and they can vet out their clientele as they want to. But I'm talking handlers can post there, judges can post there. Man,
you got some people say, "Hey, man, I do AI services."
Yeah, AI services. Yeah, repro. Transport, like all the things, bro. Sell dog kennels, whatever. So that'll all be up in there.
Now, right? If you're gonna so if you have a marketplace, who's going to be responsible for vetting these people out to make sure they're good business, or is that going to be on the community?
It's kind of going to have to start out on the community, and I kind of got to do things by trial. I'm very thorough, so like if I see people in bullshit, I'll get them out there fast. But I do want to implement like a review system, you know, but you know how this community is, man. I don't want people running from this, right? That's why I make the vet records optional. Now I'm hoping that the community will like create the culture where like if I'm looking for a stud and he don't have any records on there, I'm not going to use that stud because I don't feel comfortable, right? And then once enough people see that, hey, you know, you got to pay to play. Nobody's going to you know, work with me unless I have these things, right? So I'm hoping that the culture this is a conduit for a new culture.
I like it. I like it so far. So far, you kind of got everything right here in this one place. So it's looking like it's going to be a huge breeder tool for breeding in general, but you're building some things in here that I would say is similar to having a social media platform.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be on that level. And this is my vow. This is my vow. we're not just going to be listing a bunch of dogs in the marketplace and there's a bunch of breeders trying to sell to other breeders. I'll be running strong SEO to bring in family type pet
For the
homes.
people who don't know what SEO is, can we talk about that so they can understand what you mean when you say that?
Search engine optimization. That is Google and any engine like that, right? So that means if somebody is looking for an American bully, they're like a family looking for, oh, I want to buy American bully. Boom, Crossped is going to be one of the first things it kind of routes them to. So, and then from that point, now you have a platform. Now, how you present yourself and take the time to have your profile together, to have your reviews, to have these things like that is all. That's you running a business, right? But I'm going to bring the people. I'm going to bring them. Okay, so you see my dog Buckle Bunny right here, right?
Okay.
Okay, so this is how. Let's see the vet records, right? This is how this would work. Just so you see, I could be like, did a checkup, boom. There's the date, the vet name, and I upload the picture right there, right? I'm just trying to show you how easy the UI is, the user interface.
User interface.
Okay, now it'll show her papers right here, right? Because she's my dog. It'll never show your papers to anybody else.
Oh.
Yeah, because everything like the ABKC numbers is what matters up in this. So right now everything's starting ABKC because that's what's going to make it so we don't have duplicates. Like, so as say you add this dog over here that's, Big Boss's nephew. Well, those papers, had dogs that were already in the system, but maybe not, claimed yet. But now they got ABKC numbers and they're solidified.
So you can input a dog into Crossped that you don't own.
No,
you cannot.
I can, but nobody can. Nobody else. Like when you add a dog, the front is going to be for ownership. You know what I'm saying, and the back for the integrity of the pedigree.
Mm-hmm. So, let me think. So basically, that's going to keep your duplication down, and also, now, do you think that will stagnate the growth a bit? Trying to get the owners in, and they're going to have to provide their paperwork to kind of help this website
and
grow.
some people are already, like, I've already heard just one time, but she didn't feel comfortable with her papers, and I'm like, well, Bully Decks, you already have to show papers, right?
They're asking for it now, but a lot of people aren't doing it.
Really?
Yeah, Bullypedia, you do. You can't even get into Bullypedia without having the papers first. So, but Bully Decks is trying to now fix that because I guess they noticed probably some error in their ways. So now you go on Bully Decks, every 10 seconds, it pops up, says this is not a verified dog.
Not a single fucking person has verified theirs yet either, man. Everybody's
not
over.
One?
Not one. I've never seen every time I go to something, there ain't never been a profile yet that was verified.
When I go on pages like this, I already got something in mind when I get there. And I'm trying to accomplish the task that I went to that website for. And I'm trying to search a dog. I'm trying to look up a mating simulator. I'm not there to send you my paperwork. So it slows me down. I think, that's neither here nor there. Go ahead.
I do need to, because I've been thinking about this. I do want to make it so like you can use the database without having to log in, right? But the benefits of the mating simulator is going to have to be like your dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on. Think my way through this shit. So program mapping.
Let me go back. Shout out to Vince, man. Appreciate you for jumping in, Vince, man. If y'all just coming in here, man, please drop a like. It'll help us out a lot so other people can see this. It'll reach out to more people in the algorithm. If y'all just like this, Crossped is coming. It's going to be for our breed. It's going to be for other breeds, but it starts with us first, right? So we got one of our own people doing something innovative. So let's make sure we support our own, man, and help this become something bigger
Appreciate
than
that.
it is today. Shout out to Derek, man. I appreciate you for bringing CJ in the other day and, you know, building that bridge between us so we can have this live.
Yeah,
And
shout out Derek, man. He's shown love since day one.
what's the word, Joe? Yeah. All right, man. The floor is yours again. I
Okay.
got some questions too, but I don't want to slow you down.
Man, you got to, because I'll keep going.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask about the mating simulator. So that's a big part of, you know, any kind of thing right now. Anything that does this, the mating simulator is going to be huge. And you were saying that you have to have an account to do a mating simulator, or you have to own the dog. How is that going to work in your mind?
Well, I don't think I'm gonna make it so you have to own the dog, because I might be doing a hypothetical with the dog I'm thinking about purchasing. I don't know. I don't want to. Nothing's final on that right yet.
Yeah, okay. Because right now, you know, I think it's good. I think it's good if you can simulate other people's dogs, because 9 times out of 10 we're doing breedings, especially to studs we don't own. You know, we may own the
Oh
female,
no,
but
you don't have to. You don't have to own the stud.
okay, you just might make it so that you have to own the female to
Yeah,
run
nah,
a
I'm not gonna make it at all, because I might be doing a stud
yeah,
credit with somebody on a
yeah.
collab. Nah, none of that. None of
I
that.
think that's a good idea, man. To leave
But you
that
probably
part
will have to
open.
have an account though to be able to utilize this.
So talk to me about this
And then
right
it's
here.
free. So all you do is go in, hit sign up, and click your Google
It's
account,
free,
and it's
y'all.
in.
So talk to me about this. This don't just say mating simulator. This says COI mating simulator.
Yes, sir.
So it's a reason you got COI in front of that.
Yep. So
That's
and you know, it's estimated COI. Obviously, I'm gonna make it so that every dog page, every dog profile has the estimated COI on there as well. So like you're looking at a dog and you can already see. This is the only part that sucks about the mating simulator right now is it takes a second because it's doing the
it's pulling a
algorithm.
lot of information from the database.
Yeah, dude. And I feel like I need to dial back some of the numbers, because this one right now is gonna come up high. And I knew that this breeding was high COI, but this high doesn't make any sense. So I still got to make sure that the integrity of the
What's up,
database.
Nikki?
Come on, man. What's up with this shit? Making me look bad.
No, not really. I mean, if you understand how much data that's being pulled right now, it makes sense. But I mean, I got some questions for you that we can talk about while we are waiting for this. And so, as far as the COI goes, how many generations right now is your COI going to be calculated on?
That's what I got to talk to the development team about. And I also need to do a little bit more research, because how far really even affects anybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
This exact pedigree is kind of that I'm trying to show right now. I think this might have a bug, man, because my dad couldn't get this to work on his iPad the other day, and it looks like it might not be wanting to work on my freaking PC. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
But like in this pedigree, right? There's so much DAX because it's this. I'll show you. And tell me your opinion on this,
Okay.
because so this is Mula, right? Rest in peace. So she's Dax. She's a super Dax dog, right? Dax
Okay.
right there. Phenom,
That.
which is the Dax son.
Mm-hmm.
Muscle
Magoo,
Magoo,
Dax,
son.
more Dax, more muscle tone that goes back to Dax again.
Do you know who this is?
Quad lines Moolah, but no,
No,
I can't tell you who
where I'm circling.
oh, move your cursor a little bit.
Body
Phenom.
lines Foxy.
Oh, it looked like he was on Phenom. Gotti Line's Foxy? No, I don't.
That's Dax's littermate sister.
Okay.
So if you go back another generation, you're gonna get the same ancestors as Dax.
You're gonna go back to
well.
yeah. You're gonna go to Romeo.
Yep.
So
So
yeah, Dax's sister.
she's kind of always like, been interesting to me. Like, do I count her as Dax? You know what I'm saying?
No. No. You don't. The dog got to be the dog, and then the COI is going to raise based on what's behind them. Is going to be the same still.
But her ancestors are going to do the same thing.
Yeah, but she got to be herself though.
Okay. So yeah, there's always been an interesting dynamic on this. I want to show you the program journal.
This is dope, bro. So here's a calendar in here. This is, so if I'm logged in, this is my account. This is my calendar.
Yep.
So I can go in here and say, hey man, I just bred my dog today. I can go 30 days and put in my calendar. I want to set up a ultrasound, and then I can go some more days later and hey, let me do an x-ray on this dog. Now, will this calendar send me alerts to my email?
It can. Yeah, if it's setting appointments, yeah, it will. But so this is kind of big, dude. So there's what's called a Crossped title for each of these dog profiles once they're owned, right?
What are you calling it?
A Crossped title.
Tile,
when you sell a dog, huh?
T-I-L-E, tile?
T-I-T-L-E, like a car title.
Title. Okay, Crossped title. All right, got you.
So if you sold a dog, like say I sold Mula, it's gonna transfer that account with this, with all the data on her. So in this journal, right, you could be like, yo, I PG tested her today.
Dope.
She was at a whatchamacallit. Whenever she was at a 5. Oh shit, she spiked. So all these dogs that, you know, they're trying to sell, and they're like, oh, well, she didn't take these other 2 times I tried to breed it. If I want to, if thorough enough, and they keep their accounting in that journal, you'll see like, yo, she spikes really fast. Maybe it's because, you know, she's got so much testosterone in her, or this or that, or, you know, this dude might have, you know, been late. Whatever, you'll feel more comfortable because you have more information in front of you.
This is dope.
Thank you. And then plus that adds value too. Like if you're trying to sell a dog and you're like, I got receipts on everything I know about her. Like I can record any allergies she's had. Oh shit, she fucking got sensitive to
like
grass.
a dog tax. That's what he said. Carfax dog tax.
Yeah, for sure.
So I come through, I buy the dog. Now we change the ownership of the dog into Crosspeds. All of those records come over with it.
Yep, they'll give you a QR code. It'll be a QR code, and boom, Crossped title got exchanged. You both sign off on it, right? So if I'm making an entry,
and everything,
huh?
A bill of sale and everything to follow with
that part. Boom. So say she's got a vet checkup on this day. Boom. It'll ask me which one of my dogs I want to do. It'll be optional, and then, you know, boom, boom, boom.
So now, being that you're in your account, all of your dogs popped up right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so because it's called your program journal. This is about putting the pro in your program. I stand by.
I like it.
I stand by that, man. There's what's called program mapping, which is so brilliant. It's hard to manifest right now.
Right.
But what the program mapping is going to do is you're going to be able to go in there and take dogs of yours to think about building a pedigree backwards.
Okay. Explain it a little bit more for me.
Okay, so it's like, okay, I got these dogs. I plan on taking her to him, and then this next generation, this will happen. There's going to be visual for you. Visually, you're putting your program together, so you're mapping it out what your vision is, and you can change those dogs interchangeably. You'll have lists of dogs to keep in mind. You know, of
1 second, CJ. I know you already touched on this before he got in here, but here's a question that came up. Is there a way to link the Embark to it? You touched on it earlier, but you mind answering that question again?
It'll be in the I'll show you, boss. Oh wait, let me go back to Buckle Bunny.
What up, B? What up, B, man? Anybody just jumping in here, man? Hit the like or the heart for me, please. Help us get into the algorithm, man. I want as many people to put eyes on Crossped as possible. So just hit the like for me, B. Please, Kayla, hit the like for me, please. What are we looking at here? Kennel Software, sorry, I'm late. What we're looking at is going to be, the way I see it is it's going to be the future of, I guess, having dog program, pedigree web page. It's going to be for kennels. It's doing a lot. It's doing a lot. I can't just call it a ped page because it's much more deeper than that. I can't call it a kennel page because it's deeper than that. It's putting the pro in your program.
It's a platform.
Yeah, it's a platform. It's a platform. It's so much can be done here. So I'm gonna leave this up so you can go back and see it from the beginning. But this thing is gonna be powerful. But I'm sorry, brother. You can get back to talking about the vet records.
So within the dog profile, right, you have their pedigree, their productions. You could put list of, I'm gonna just revisit this since, you know, homie just got here. I could put pictures of all my dog's productions up in there. The accolades, what titles, you know, ribbons, trophies, all the things. In the vet column, you'll have health records. And there will be a link to Embark in there. There will be a link to OFA in there. I think there's some other genetic testing sites that we're exploring. Just we want to have all the hitters, you know what I mean, accounted for. So you would just go, you would find somebody's Embark link right here in the vet section. Before that, where were we? I need to change that picture.
Before that, we were in the calendar. You was about to show me how that calendar was getting down. You were about to put something in that journal, I believe.
Yeah, I just didn't hit send. But if you look back, boom, these are all the days that have. You see how it's got the dots to show that something was done that day? There's a second view coming where you could just see a continuous list so you don't have to go through the calendar like that. But what else going on? All right, so I hid this right now, right? So there's the Crossped search, which you'll be able to search for multiple ancestries, like repeat ancestries. That will be coming here shortly after we build the strength in the database a little more. And then once that database is like, once people like really put information into their profiles, into the database, I'll reenact SPUD, which is a system of pedigree understanding and discovery. It's my AI tool. I have a AI assistant built into this, and you'll be able to just be like, boom, 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 show me muscle tone dogs, and it'll pull up all kinds of stuff. You'd be like, hey man, is there a blue tri muscle tone dog that mixed with such and such? And it'll go through all the things. Like, if I want a dog that's under 60 pounds, like whatever information, it's really going to master the information within it. You can even ask it hypotheticals. You can have it mock up a drawing of what your offspring is going to look like. That's full-blown open source AI.
So I had a lot of discussions from people in my inbox since my last live, where we started talking about brackets and rule of fives. Now, will there be something like that? Say, for instance, a lot of people there, hey, I'm trying to learn a little bit more about the bracket breeding methodology. Can I go in here?
And whole tutorial section, boss. A whole tutorial section is coming. As this grow, like I want to do it all at once, so I've had to learn to slow down.
Yeah, man.
I will
Yeah.
try to eat an elephant one bite, but there's
One
gonna
bite.
be, huh?
One bite. That's how
One
you
bite.
do it. That's how you do it. I read that book, by the way. So that's how you do it.
Bet that. So I want like a tutorials place where like YouTube videos could be embedded or a link to it, or just like a forum of Q&A, like the whole works, man. You can rest assured I'm not gonna stop.
So right
Like
now,
once I go, I
this
go.
is free. This is free at the moment. But do
Yeah.
you see this having the cost? Because you're going to be taking on so much data. And if you build in AI, you're going to be using tokens. And
Yeah. You know what's up.
how do you envision the money coming into this? Or are you trying to keep this free forever?
Well,
Because you'll take the hit.
I'm definitely not in the business of doing charity.
Facts.
But I took down, that's the main reason I took down the AI right now, is I don't want to be accruing
Right. The cost of the token.
expenses and stuff like that. Well, but at the same time, I don't want to ruin something. Like, I want to see what this can be. You know, I'm definitely trying to stand out. I'm not just trying, and this isn't just about the bully community. I love the bully community. That's my foot in the door. That's my leverage into this. But it's gonna go from American Bully to Carne Corsos to Frenchies to Dogos to
you can put
all
horses in this thing.
that would be tight.
I mean, it's
not,
breeding
right?
programs. If you got strands of marijuana, you can come in. This is a tool. No, I'm being serious,
I
right?
know.
If you breed, bean flowers. Oh, you close the page down.
Oh yeah. Oops.
Yeah, if you want to put it back on there, man, just let me know.
Okay, cool.
Man, here we go, man. But while you get that back up here, man, you're getting some good feedback on this, man. People saying this is bull facts. This is awesome, man.
Bull facts. That's dope.
So I agree. This is awesome. Your boy said he want a seat on the board.
Bet
man,
that. What Brandy said, like I'm gonna make sure that my free product, no matter what, my free product will be superior to anything anybody else is paying for.
Ooh, right. So you can build that tier program. But I feel like if once you get into that tier system, if anybody wants to utilize that AI portion, they're gonna have to pay for that, man, because AI is not cheap, and especially when it's going to be going through the size.
Like right
of
now,
the
we had it
database.
limited to 20 inquiries a day. It's like where we
per person type stuff. You gotta pay for your inquiries. Pass that fee on to the user if they willing to just keep on inquiring. You got because the AI thing. Yeah, we'll talk about it offline.
I'm really gonna shut this whole shit down, bro. You know what? My wife and I were talking about just a minute ago is I got to train the AI to create a template where you might be able to just do all your breeding banners right here. It's gonna piss people off, dog.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, you spending $50, $60, $70 for this shit, and it might come just, for free with your monthly subscription if that's the case. So
You're
$15.
definitely gonna piss people off, my guy.
I know it. But at the same time, I might not go down that route because it's so inconsistent with the AI visual shit right now.
Who cares? Let the people decide what they want to use. If you bring it to them, everybody doesn't have to use it, but it's another tool that you're putting in their toolbox.
For sure.
I say bring it, man.
That's how this happened, is because it's like, this is how I want to be able to study. I'm like, worst case scenario, she spent $3,000 last year on banners. Damn.
That gotta be a joke, Kayla. Please tell me you joking, right?
How many litters is she dropping? Damn.
Right? You gotta be joking. Now, flip side, it has to show that it can work. What is that? The AI? The AI has to show that it can work because it's a lot of things going on with this that the AI could be tied to. Like the AI is already going to be doing a lot of work by filtering the database for you when you ask it certain questions or when you click on certain buttons. So I don't know if y'all are into AI, but I'm big into AI, and it's a lot better than you might think it is
Man,
when you talk about making it
it's
work.
thorough. You know, one thing I'm
Yeah,
trying. Remember how I told you how like the AIs, I'm putting in the paperwork, the water seal and all that type of stuff is kind of messing up the visual, so I'm not getting a whole pedigree. I just bought a digital pedigree, for some of my dogs at the ABKC, and I want to see if that digital pedigree winds up being flawless because of that.
okay, I see what you're saying.
Because then all I
I
do
mean,
is drag and drop, and it gets everything.
yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. But yeah, I ain't gonna get
In
into it.
that case, I need to highlight Dave Wilson. Like, hey, how
Yeah,
can we
you
collab?
do, right? That's what I was thinking. Hey man, AI is putting banners together that are dope if you take the time to work it out. See,
I
it's
know it.
people, it's already happening, man. AI is it's a part of the game. And to like put this all in one platform, man, you got something, CJ. But anybody got any questions for CJ about Crossped or some features that you may not have seen or some features that you think could help us as a breeder? Any tool? Because I mean, he's still in the development phase of it, but he's damn nearly close to the finish line.
Yeah. I'd say I'm 75, 80% there. Right now, it's just arguing with my developers over the little stuff.
2,700 to be exact. Breeding banners, logos,
That's
banners for my
insane,
side
man.
hustles. Yeah. So you spent $2,700 in graphic design, girl. You ain't utilizing AI enough, then.
I hope that shit came with music videos.
That's another one that can AI's doing. Man, we ain't gonna get into it. But yeah, hey, B, breedings or banners. What do you mean? It be a little more specific. I don't know what the question really is about. Cause I mean, shit. AI could help you with your breeding though, because I even got a chat GPT thing where you can put a front picture of your dog stack, you can put a side picture of your dog stack, and you can compare it with another dog front and side, and chat GPT can tell you about the faults on your dog. I trained it on the ABKC standards, so it understands what the bull breed standards is. It can tell you that your dog has the wrong shoulder layback, the rear is high. It can tell you why the rear is high. It can tell you if your dog has a structural issue or if it just has a high rear
Yo,
because it has stiff stifles.
my dog Echo, my little lilac micro bitch, the King Koopa daughter, I was trying to figure out how she came out so fucking perfect. I'm like, and I wound up talking with ChatGPT for a while until a point where I was putting pictures of every single dog in that pedigree in there, and
It made it make
generationally,
sense.
it told me why it thought like which blood corrected her. It told me go back to Casablanca.
Mm, good luck. He said, "What was y'all saying about using AI for banners or breedings? Banners. That's what we was talking about. But the bigger picture is his Crossped website that has going to have some AI integrated features for a lot of things for your kennel in general. But yeah, man, it's you don't need a prompt for it. I already built it. It's a custom GPT. I can send you the link and then you can use it right away. Right now, I just got it between me and my kennel partner, but I can send you a link if you're interested in it.
Oh, you really
You
be
can
doing
use it
some
right
shit.
away. It also has a built-in COI calculator, so if you give it a up to an 8-gen pedigree, it'll tell you the COI on that too. All in Chat GPT. So, like, he's building a web app which can hold tremendously more power. So he'll be able to. This thing is interesting, man. I see
Can I
where
drop
you're
one more
going.
bomb on you?
Please, bro. I see where you're going with this, and it's very interesting, man.
So, you know how I told you there's a COI mating simulator, right? I'm gonna change what a COI calculator means. So I got this dog. Say I got Echo, and she's a 25% COI. Right now, I can set my settings on what I'm looking for because realistically, I hate scatterbred dogs. Right. So I'm like, I want to keep my shit between 15 to 25, 15 worst case scenario, right?
No way.
No, that's well, if I have the right kind of dog.
No,
If
I'm
I'm
saying
running
no
with
way you
Rex,
about to tell me this thing gonna do what I think you about to say.
yeah,
No way.
I'll be like, this
No
is what
way.
I wanted to, this is
No
what
way.
I'm trying, the numbers I'm trying to be. It's gonna go in the database and tell me it's gonna suggest studs for the breeding.
So you're telling me, you say for instance, this is gonna be like, hey, this is my female. I'm looking to do a breeding. My target COI is going to be the puppies I want to have 23% COI. It's gonna bring you every stud in the database that'll land you at that COI target.
Yep.
That's cold, bro. Man, man, I hope y'all understand what y'all are like hearing from what Crossped will be able to do. But man, it's gonna be a super powerful tool, man. And I can imagine that it's only going to get better as technology improves. Your ideas are going to improve. You're going to start getting feedback the more people use it, the better it's going to get. It's going to improve itself, basically.
And it's going to improve the breed.
Man, I know you were so excited, like, to see this thing at the finish line. You probably get giddy, bro.
I do. And I needed this pick me up because it'd been a minute since I like accomplished some shit. I'm like, man, because at one point I have multiple businesses going and got my ass kicked in the economy and all kinds of shit. But this is the longest I thought about it something before I did it. Usually once I got the idea, I do it tomorrow.
Yeah, you kept waiting for something to knock you off course, but as an idea this strong, bro.
I'm like, man, we're gonna have to.
It just builds more steam.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm proud of this, man. That's the word. I'm proud of this shit.
Man, let's pull this thing up again, man, for the people that's just popping in here, man.
You got it?
Yeah, I can pull it up, but I can't, I can't go through it as quickly and as fast as you can. But I'll pull it up on my screen.
Wait, I'll do it
to show y'all what it is. While you get it together, I'll show it because it's a beautiful website, man.
You got me?
I like the colors. It's a beautiful website. This is Crossped, y'all. I mean, we got breeds over here coming soon. So we're gonna start out with the American Bully. Whatever we can do there, man, it's gonna just be an interesting big boss dog profile. So man, y'all just tapping in. You can go in here, your pedigree information. He said your productions. We're gonna have your productions in there. Then that's gonna link you to the page. So Big Boss.
Think about all the questions that we ask people when we're trying to do business with them that they complain about that we're asking, right? Man, it's all gonna be right here, bro.
Accolades for your dogs. This probably going to be the most empty section. Man,
there's people that want change,
vet records in here. You can have your embarks, you can have your OFAs, you can have your echocardiograms. If you provide services, maybe you do more than studs, maybe you do AI services, maybe you do pull-ups and you do photography. So you're gonna have essentially like a social media that's dedicated to your kennel and anything related to your kennel business. Man, this is a powerful thing, man. It's a very powerful tool, brother. Nikki says, I think you have something powerful and very educational. I can't wait to learn more. You should be proud as heck. I agree, Nikki.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Nick.
I 100% agree. Like, this is one of them things where I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This is like, you damn really be like, I should have thought of that. Damn it.
Especially now that I know you got the skills to do it.
Somebody beat me to it in a good way. In a good way, you know. I'm glad that this is happening.
All right, Brandy.
And
So
and you're one of our own. You're one of our own. I don't know who own Bully Decks. I don't really see them in the community. I do pad talks. I reached out to the people that own Bully Decks. I said, hey man, sponsor me. I got a show about pedigrees. I love talking pedigrees. They never responded to me. So you know, I don't need them to respond to me. Let's talk about making Crossped the official pad site of Pad Talks.
bet that. I'm a ped freaking nut. Like,
You mentioned something about a chat or a forum. Would that be a place to post upcoming shows or etc.?
so
This is
I wonder
good
what people are
feedback.
gonna think about this. I'm not gonna go down that path. I
No. Go down the path, bro. You're here, and you know it's better for people to hear from you.
well, there's a
Go down
phase
the
2
path.
coming, and I got to figure out how to get the registries to work with me. Because I do want to create a product for promoters, so there will be shows. I'm trying to like stream live within the chat at the shows, like a bunch of stuff. But shows is like my next.
I'll
Like,
tell you how to do it. I'll tell you how to do it. Right? Let me hold on. Let me pull up the ABKC website, and I'll tell you exactly how to do it. Give me one quick second. And you don't have to work with them, and they don't have to work with you. Once they put it on the once they put this stuff out here, it's public.
oh yeah, that's a good idea, Brandy.
Let me share this screen.
Yeah, I wanted to create a you know, because we all treat our Facebook like it's a group chat now. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got so many dog friends. Like, I want to be able to do the same thing in there, but I don't know how to like I'm not into policing people, but I also am not gonna like sit there and let people be bullied and be assholes and all that. And so I gotta
So
figure.
so being that so this is ABKC's event page or whatever. It'll tell you about all their upcoming shows. Being that they already have this, bro, you could pull this directly into your website without even talk to ABKC. This page will just feed into something almost like if somebody had a website that showed links to their Instagram or links to their Facebook. It's a feed. This feed could be a page by itself, and it'll automatically pull from ABKC and it'll show on your web page.
Yeah, that's easy.
Exactly.
That's easy. When I said work with the registry, I kind of meant like something else, but this is like, okay, I don't know how ABKC does their stuff, but I had a run in with BRC the other day, and I was thinking like these guys got everything figured out. You know, they probably already have their own software in their databases and stuff. I was trying to get some points checked out for Buckle Bunny, and they sent me a picture of a piece of paper in a folding file in the cabinet where they had recorded everything. Like it was caveman. I was like, damn, man, they really might need me.
They need to digitize.
Yeah. So I
So
wonder what
she says
ABKC
she
does.
wants to know more about something like for you as the dog owner on your page to basically make announcements on your own account page. So if someone was to come to your page and look at your dog, they can also see announcements that you made.
Whoa. In your profile?
Right.
That's
So
hot.
let me add this back to this. Let's go back to can we go back
So
to
like an announcements tab.
right.
That's hot. Who
So
said
let's go
that?
back to Crossped. This is coming from Brandy. Brandy Guillemette. Please don't kill me, Brandy. Guillemette or Guillemette. So anyway, so let's go back and Crossped. So if I go to Big Boss's page, right? And once I get in here, like say if I came in here and it had something that said owner announcement, and he could probably
Like
announce
right
that.
next to services.
Yes, a
Like on
tab.
the tab, put it
Let
in
me
the X
see.
file.
Let me see. Yeah. Boom. A tab. Owner announcements or something. It could say the dog new stud feed going up on this day. We'll be at the national event on this day. Is that something that you're asking about, Brandy? Like that? A tab for owner announcements. Think that sounds. Think that sounds.
Hey, that was a contribution for sure. I feel like I owe
Yeah.
her something for that.
He said that's a contribution. She said yes. That is what she's talking about. Yeah, write it down. A tab for owner announcements. That
Yeah, that's coming. I might be there tomorrow.
it could be there tomorrow, he says.
Speaking of which,
Woo. Y'all remember MySpace? That's what this is. MySpace for bullies, bully space. Because it's getting real, it's getting real owner based and it's going to the public. But man, if y'all got any questions, man, he's been on here for 55 minutes. I didn't think it would go over an hour. I don't want to keep him past an hour unless he's okay with that. But he's a busy working man. So if y'all got any questions, let's shoot them out. He said that would keep it more streamlined when looking at other dogs, etc. I don't follow everyone on Facebook. Right.
hey Brandy, did you see the how you can message them? The other
Yeah,
owners?
you should show that. You should show that again.
Okay.
For sure.
Or you can pull it up easy.
Oh, I can do it?
Yeah, you were just.
I have access to it?
Yep. You see
Tell
message owner.
Where am I looking at? Oh, message this owner. Boom. I can go in there.
Yeah. I don't know if he really.
Ding. I just messaged him.
Yeah, I wonder if that's there for everybody yet. Because it shouldn't be there for anybody that doesn't have an owner. But man, shout out to Kenny if he started an account already. That's dope.
Let's look up another dog on here who may not have done it yet then.
I don't think he did, though.
Can I pull up Golden Child? So
yeah.
It's a lot of dogs in here waiting to be claimed. So you've been building up the database. So nobody's claimed this dog, so it doesn't have an owner, so I can't message them. So it looks like Kenny probably did do it.
That's love.
It looked like Kenny did it, so nobody's claimed this dog. So effectively, you would have to claim a dog so that you can have an owner profile.
That means I need to approve him.
But yeah, man, Crossped. I really like the colors of this too, man. The colors jump off the screen, man.
Appreciate it. Hey, you should see it in the because you're not on the phone, right?
No, I'm right here on the computer with it.
Yeah, so it's a whole different experience in the phone too.
She says
the way
that
the
I don't like
bars
messaging people and making them feel like I'm wasting their time. They'll make you do this in this breed, but it's a lot of information that they can put in these profiles to keep themselves from having to answer the same question over and over too. A lot of that be on the owners. Great job, CJ, man. Great informative live about Crossped. I agree.
Appreciate it, man.
Could be Kenny or Ransom. So
hey, speaking of Ransom, so I thought Ransom was a different person, right? And then I was like trying to show my wife like a picture of like maybe I was trying to find a realtor or whatever I was trying to do, but they had the same pictures in both profiles. And I was like, who's who?
They both they co-own the dog together. That's all I know.
So, but is Ransom a dude?
Yes.
Okay, but there's pictures of Kenny and Kenny's wife.
I think they're related. I think they're all related.
Okay, that's where I got confused. It looked like a burner account. Like that's how similar they were.
Yeah, they're all related. Family, dad, stepdad, uncle, nephew. I don't know. I don't know the combination, but they're related.
Father-in-law. Oh, that would make more sense.
Right.
That would make more sense.
Man. So look, I'm gonna drop that off the screen, man. Look, You've been on here for an hour now, bro. I appreciate it. Hey, listen, I'm going to leave this live up. You'll be able to see it on my page. You'll be able to see it on YouTube as well.
Appreciate you having me, bro.
Bro, I appreciate you for coming on here, bro. I appreciate you for having this idea, doing something new, being bold enough to follow through with it, because you'll probably never see this to its completion. This is going to grow with you probably forever.
Appreciate it, Miss Nikki.
Thank you, though, bro. You got anything you want to say before you jump out here, man? What's the channel where you located?
I just ask that people are patient with me while I work through these bugs, while I get like the actual. I'm gonna follow through on everything I promised. You know, it's just calibrating this weapon right now. It's happening. So please be patient with me. You're gonna see some duplicate profiles as I now I manually have the power to go through once I find them and to get rid of them. Because at first it was all algorithm, but I'm gonna wind up talking too much. So be patient with me. And I appreciate the support, and let's do this for the culture.
Facts, man. Appreciate you for coming on again. Hey, y'all, that's it, man. Y'all take care. Y'all definitely stay tapped in to Crossped, man, as it grow. And we'll help it grow, bro. If you on here right now and you're not on Crossped, just do it. It's free, y'all. It's free. Jump on there, because the more people get in, I'm pretty sure that's going to help him build his steam and say, all right, man, we're making some headway. Let's keep going. So appreciate you again, man. Y'all take care. Ped Talks.
He don't see no. He don't feel. He don't see no. Stino and Fino. It's that pet talk. It's that pet talk.